Good Saturday evening, everyone. I hope you are all doing fabulously. This is going to be an interesting video. It's going to be either a two-parter or I'll just add on and make it one. My hubby bought me a mocha. Yay! Gotta love that man. And no, not just because he buys me mocha, but that is a bonus point or two. So, to keep you up to date, my ex-husband Walter, the girl's dad, he got a phone call from his surgeon's office to tell him that on the 23rd, he'll be getting a phone call from the surgeon to discuss what treatment they are going to do. So, that being said, I'm hoping because it's taking so long and the wait is what's driving us all nuts, but I'm hoping that that is a good sign that they're not worried that this is going to spread, and at least I'm praying that that's what this is, a good sign. If not, then COVID really sucks more than we've ever thought that they would put life-saving operations to the side for this. But anyway, besides that, okay. Girls are all up at Walt's today because his birthday is on Tuesday, and we all bought him an iPad so that depending on what treatment, if he's stuck at the hospital for any length of time, he will have an iPad that he can, entertain himself with. We can play games as a family together. Yes, we've been playing, well, he hasn't because he hasn't had an iPad, but now he can. We've been playing Among Us only because of my grandbabies, okay? Only because of my older grandbabies. They enjoy it. I play it. And boy, do I love being the villain when it's my turn. And I've been the villain often and won often. Okay, anyway. Okay, so we're going to do something interesting tonight. I have a big table that I painted. Well, it's not a table. It's a piece of wood that I got from Home Depot. It's really thick. I got it last year or the year before. I bought a bunch of them. If any of you remember when I did the Newfoundland, we cut out the map of Newfoundland for my neighbor, and I did it in the three colors for Newfoundland. Anyway, this is the same stuff. So I painted it black, and I used Amsterdam black, which is a really, really deep black. The colors we're going to use, I added these together. This is Purple Honor with the blue changing sparkle. They've been mixed together. I mixed together, these are all color passions. I mixed the old gold, which I love, with the Max Sparkle, which I am all out of, so we'll have to order some more. And I'm using the last of my red, it's all gone, tints. So, that being said, guys, Resin Pigment Canada is shutting down its store. And if you've been following me, you know why. It has to do with the family and dealing with Walt and all of us having time to be together. Am I giving up my art? Not at all. Will you see me on here as often as I possibly can? I'm in our group as often as I possibly can. I try to get on in the mornings when I'm having my cup of tea to see the stuff in the group and all your beautiful work, all of you. My wonderful friends, Tyne, Melissa, oh good Lord, France, my Krista, you guys, all of you, and just who check in on me often, and I love you to pieces. You are just my heart and soul. We're doing okay. We are doing okay. We are thinking positive. We have faith in so many ways. And we're doing okay. Okay? So, okay, we're going to do this table. And I painted it black. Those are the colors we're going to use. We're going to do one coat tonight. And then I am putting this large Phoenix tattoo on the table. So you will see me do that in part 2. And then we will resin over top of that. And depending on how sparkly this is, I may just use clear resin and not sparkle it up when I do the top layer, because I want you to see the Phoenix beautifully. And the Phoenix rises from the ashes, right? So what a wonderful symbol. Okay, we're going to start with, I'm using Maple Craft resin because I love its thickness. It has a ton of bubbles at first, but I have nothing against having to blow out bubbles when the resin is a good resin. So I'm going to start by just putting down a layer of clear over this black. Okay, guys? So we're just going to do a layer of clear right over the black. Gonna let that run in there. Oh dear, guess what I didn't do? Ha! Okay, we're not gonna let it all run in there. I'm gonna steal some for my colors because I filled one cup and forgot to fill the other 2. So, steal some of the red for the red. Steal some for my gold. That was really, really silly. But, you know, it isn't a Deborah YouTube tutorial if you don't see her make a mistake or screw up. Am I right? I'm right. Okay. So, okay. We'll let this sit here. I'm going to heat this up a bit so I can spread it around with my hand. Let's get my hand cleaned up. There we go. Here we go. I'm going to warm this baby up. And we're going to spread the clear back around. I'm sure there was enough anyway. I had planned it to be and just forgot to use it. Warm it up so it will spread. Because this is a thicker resin, it's not easy to spread unless you do warm it up. And this is also breaking up any bubbles before I even bring out my torch. Okay. Let's move this cup. Go around my edges. These are on this board, just like my wood guide does. They are nice rounded edges, but they are a bit rough. So when I do the second coat later, that will smooth those right out. Okay. Now I'm just going to break up the bubbles. And before I add any colors, I want to go through and pick out, I see some hairs, which are of course mine. And I've got my sweet friend Jackie. Right there I have a hairband, but it is too late to put it on now because my hands are gloved and covered in resin. Are we good? I'd say we are good. And yes, this is definitely going to need a second coat of clear to cover some of these rougher edges on the side. But there we go. So now I'm going to start with our sparkly purple honor that I added some to hopefully make it sparkle even more, because this isn't going to show up on the black by itself. So with adding the blue sparkle, it is going to show up nicely. So we stir that in. We stir up my red. This is the Northern Lights red, and the last of it, because it is completely sold out. And this is the gold. This is Color Passions Old Gold, which I love, and her sparkly Max Gold, which is a very fine glitter. You got that. So I want to do, I'm going to try and do like a flame idea across this. Okay, starting at the bottom. And just do like flame idea, okay? Like the flames moving up. Flames moving up. Okay. Now I'm going to add some red. Right underneath the purple. I think I'm going to make this one thicker. Because the center and the bottom of a fire is where it's more intense. Okay, so now let's get our gold in here. And this is pretty thick because it's got the glitter, the glitter in it. So I don't really want to waste any of it if I can avoid it. I'm also going to put it in its own line when it comes to the top. A bit down here. So now I'm going to heat this and see if I can move it around a bit so we can get it to look like flames that just aren't flame colored. Add some heat. And now I'm going to start to move it. You can definitely see that this is a thicker resin. It takes a little longer to heat it up and get it to move. But I like that because it kind of gives you a bit more time to control what you're trying to accomplish. You want that red. Up. Now remember, this is going to be underneath. This is the background to the phoenix. So you want to try to get the outside of the board to look pretty decent too, because the phoenix will be in here. So your pattern, your design, whatever you are trying to accomplish here, is going to be more noticeable around the outside of your board. Doesn't mean you don't do the center, because you don't know exactly where the pattern is going to be with the phoenix, or whatever you choose to use. I ordered this large tattoo off of Amazon. And I got this tattooing idea, as you know, if you saw my posters a couple of weeks ago, from my wonderful friend at Nap Time Creation, who had done the tattoo posters. And to all my wonderful artist friends who have YouTube channels, Nap Time Creation, and Moonpusher Art, and Kimberly's Art, and Louise. I want you guys to know that I am trying to get on as often as I can to see your videos. But if I miss a few, please forgive me. You're in my prayers and my thoughts all the time, guys. So just know that, okay? Okay, I'm leaving this right here, right like this. This is just what I want. So now I'm going to take the torch, because remember, this resin does have bubbles. I'm just going to make sure that they are broken up. I will come down later to get any more that appear. But for now, we are done. We are good. This is where we're going to leave this puppy. And then we will add the phoenix on top of it. And I went with the purple and the red And there's not, well, kind of gold in these leaves to be the background of this. I didn't want to put any green in because there's enough green in this. So there we go. Okay. Well, let's put this so it stays flat. Okay. We are good to go. So guys, let's bring you up carefully so I don't throw you into resin, which has been done before. I'll bring you down and show you this when I'm done. I'm watching bubbles appear as we speak, so I'm just going to tackle a few. So yeah, that was what we did together. I will probably add the second part to this, so it's only one video and not two. Don't give up on me, guys, please. I will be here as often as I can. If there's anything you want to try, and let me be the guinea pig to try it, let me know. You know, I love this. You know, I love you guys. All your support, your friendship, your encouragement has been wonderful. It has been more than a pleasure working with all my customers. I wish I could kind of keep it going, but at the same time, you know, no regrets. I told you that, no regrets. I had my dream come true, and I'm happy about that. And now my dream is to make my family healthy, and that's the most important thing. So, I love you guys. Thanks for being with me. Come on down. Take a gander at the background for our Phoenix. Ignore any bubbles you see because I will have them bursted. Look at how that gold is lacing with this resin. It is, I'm glad I added the blue sparkle to the purple, to Purple Honor, because it is really making it stand out. I hope you can see that. It's not blending into the black, which that's why I did it, because I really wanted purple in here. But I was afraid it would not show up with the black, but this sure makes it show up. And the only color that has no shimmer to it is the red, and that is perfect. So even the red is getting some lacing from this resin. This is, I love this resin. I love this resin. Okay, guys, you have a wonderful weekend. Well, it's almost over. It's Saturday night. Thanks for being here. See you soon. Or not. Bye, guys. Good Sunday morning. Okay, so it turned out really nice. The backdrop for the tattoo. So now we're going to attempt to put the tattoo on the board. So I will show you. Oh, yep, that's opening it. I will show you what the tattoo looks like. Or I mean, what the board looks like. Yep, Sunday morning, that's for sure. And then we will put the tattoo on. Okay? So come on down. This is how the board turned out, and it is lovely. May not look so great on the cam, but there's, I love the way the gold sits on top. I love the way that the purple adding, okay, remember, this is what I did. I added the purple honor with some blue changing sparkle from Color Passion, and it brought the purple. You can see that it's purple, but you can also see the blue sparkle on the outline. Turned out fabulous, because if I had just used the purple honor on the black, it would not be as noticeable. We used for the gold, how the gold has this beautiful effect with sparkle. We added Color Passion's Old Gold with the MAC Sparkle Gold. And the red, and the reason the red has no shimmer to it, but doesn't need it. We wanted something to be solid. I used the last of my red tint. And I think it's the last, but I'm going to put it upside down and see if I can get some more out of it down the road. Okay, so now what we are supposed to do is place, okay, here's the instructions. Cut out tattoo of choice and remove clear sheet. Okay. So we remove the clear sheet. Goodbye, clear sheet. And this is what we have. Now you are supposed to place the tattoo face down on your skin. But since this is not our skin, we will place it. Now this is going to be, I would like, let's see. I would like the head to be closer to the center without losing any. Does this look? Okay, wish me luck, guys. Okay, so now it's down. Now, you're supposed to use a sponge. Do I have any sponges left? Not really. Not really. Let's see. I have this. Let's see if this works. And you put water down on the back. Okay, that's not going to work. So, I'm using paper towel. And I am doing the whole thing. Watch for air bubbles, flatten them out. If you see them, push them out, flatten them the best you can. Going to get it all wet, and then I'll work on my air bubbles. But bringing them down and out. You're going to get water on your piece, but that's no big deal. You just dry and buff that up. Pull your air bubbles out the side all the way down. I can't really tell where, if there's any more artwork down here, but I'm wetting it anyway. Can't hurt. Push those air bubbles out. I just made another one. It's like doing wallpaper. You want those air bubbles out, because you want to make sure you're getting the full picture placed on your piece. I think I have the whole design on and wet enough to transfer, and air bubbles are all out. And now you are supposed to wait for 20 to 30 seconds and then just gently remove. So I'm just going to throw this out while we wait. And pray that this works. Okay. And then we have to allow it to dry completely. So I'll turn off the camera and put it back on tonight when I clear coat this. Okay, guys, fingers crossed. Woo. Woo. Wow. Okay, she worked. Now I am going to let this dry, and then I will clear coat it, which will bring up the tattoo even more. I hope you can see that. Tonight we will clear coat it, okay? But for now, we're just going to let this dry completely. And then we will be back. Okay? So, it worked. Getting rid of the air bubbles made all the difference, because then you don't have any lines, any ridges, any spots that didn't take because of an air bubble. You pull those out. Pull them from the center out, just with some pressure. Okay, so let's let this puppy air dry, and we will come back tonight. Again, I'll just add this all. This will just be one great big video. I'm actually kind of pleased with it. I can't wait to see, after we put the clear coat on, how it looks. But yeah, this was fun. And if it does work, I'm going to look for some other large body tattoos, which we aren't going to use on our body. Okay, guys, have a great Sunday afternoon. See you tonight. Okay, guys, we are going to clear coat this puppy and hope it works the way I am hoping it will. If not, it's still half decent. And I guess it would be something I keep. Oh, dear. We will see. Okay, I'm just stirring up a batch of clear resin. I'm using the Maple Craft resin that I have fallen in love with. They are out of Toronto, but I order it off of Amazon because I save a few dollars, believe it or not. And because I'm Amazon Prime, I don't pay shipping. So it's a win-win. It is a win-win. Okay. Remember, it does have bubbles, but I seem to be able to stay on top of them. But I do love all the lacing that I get with this resin. So for now, I'm sticking to this. Okay. So bring you on down. And we are going to clear coat. We start on the outside, move around into the inside. Leave this here. I'm going to heat it up so I can spread it around. And this also helps break up any bubbles. Thought I felt something there. What did I feel? A little hunk of something, I think. Remember, I want to bring this down the side because these wood boards have a bit of a rougher edge than what my wood guy does, but I've had these ones for a while. I got them from Home Depot last year or the year before. There's a few little hunks from inside the cup. I guess I didn't peel out. Warming this up and spreading it around. Once I've got it all warmed up, I will just spread it around. I'm just trying to get some of the resin out of the inside by warming up the inside of my cup. Okay. Now, a lot. Hold on. Don't want to get my sleeve in this. Okay. You've got it thinned out enough, spread out enough. Let's go over it. With the heat, I'm not really moving around. I'm just trying to spin it out so it spreads around evenly on its own now. Okay. Hang up the heat gun. I'll get some alcohol here to get it off my glove. And take a quick look to see if there's any more hunks of resin from the cup. Yep. Ah. I thought I saw something right there, and I was right. Is that it? I think that's it. Yes? No, there is something there. Don't know what that is, but it definitely doesn't belong on here. Okay. Now I'm just going to go quickly with the torch to get rid of any micro bubbles that might be floating around in here. Give it a second because I just put alcohol on my glove. Okay. Remember that, guys. If you're going to clean your gloves off with alcohol so you can move on to something else, give it a few seconds before you pick up your torch. Let the alcohol evaporate off your glove first so you don't have your glove catch on fire. So good. I think we are good. Okay. So we are done. I will know tomorrow if it may need one more coat, because that may not have been thick enough. Oh, that's the sparkles I'm trying to pick up there. But I think it's done. I think it's done. And I want to come around and take a peek at it, because this is the face. Okay, so hopefully when it's sitting up, it will show even better than it does right now. But sorry, I accidentally turned you off. Let's bring you down. And hopefully this is enough light so you can see the tattoo underneath this clear coat and the beautiful red, gold, and purple of the board underneath. So yeah, I think this is going to turn out great. We will see when I can hold it up straight in some real daylight or room light. But for now, I think we have completed this piece, and I will take pictures of it tomorrow when it's cured. So I'm going to go and put all these, oh, nice mess, all these pieces together of this video. And hi, Tyne, you're awake. And I will upload it for you to see. So you guys all have a wonderful Sunday evening, and I hope you have a great week ahead. Bye for now.